Okay, today we're going to talk about the path of your cross, actually. And there's I think a common misconception about, especially among new boxers, people who are new to training, about what a cross really is, or what path it takes when you throw it. Many people think that you throw it out there and it comes back on the same track, along the same exact line. Now theoretically, I guess it does, but if you do that actually when you're throwing the punch, it wastes a lot of energy because you have to slam on the brakes to pull it back along that line. And so the cross really follows more of an elliptical path. It's not a big, wide open oval, but as it hits, it goes through the target and then it comes back along a slightly lower line and then comes back to a high guard position. So it's not to say it returns low, because then you would get hit, leave yourself open. What the cross does instead is it goes out, boom, and it comes back so that it doesn't have to stop to return. You'll find you have more follow-through and more power when you hit. Because, think about this, if my punch were to stop at full reach with my arm extended, then before it reaches this point, it would already have to start decelerating, which means that before I even hit my target, I'm lessening my power to pull back. Or if I hit through it, boom, and I let my fist return along a slightly different path, then the punch never actually stops completely. Okay, I never have to slam on the brakes. This also saves energy. It doesn't tire out your arm as much, so you're not tiring out your shoulders and bicep, which would end up with your hand getting lower and lower as you train or as you fight. So it also saves energy, it adds to your power, and it's just better form for your boxing. So if you notice, I'm here, I'm working with Chris, and we're going to kind of trade it back and forth. I'm here, I throw 1-2, and you notice how it comes out, boom, and back. I don't wing it, all right? And I don't drop it, but still, it goes out and back on a slightly different path. We'll move around. Here, boom. You can get out for where the punch is going. There, there, and back to a high guard position. Sometimes when you throw the cross, you go 1-2, and then your head dips, your knees bend, and then you meet your hand there because you're ready to explode upward into a hook, especially if you know this guy is a counter hook type fighter. He's looking to land that hook off of your cross. He wants to make the cross miss. So it pays to come into a kind of a semi-crouched position where you're ready to block or you're ready to weave or duck that incoming hook. Okay, so if he follows up that hook, I'm already halfway down to the weave, and that means I can come up with a nice, quick, sharp cross off of his hook, and that ended up being the punch that got through.